morning. I have got a question from Emma. I'm going to answer it. And then we are going to use completing the squares in word problems, applications of completing the square. So Emma asked me yesterday, what if b is an odd number? So I will give an example for this, and then we'll go for today's lesson. So let us say I have this quadratic y equal x squared minus 3x plus 5. And I want to find the minimum. This has a minimum because a is positive, so it opens up. So I will follow the steps. The first thing, I will group the first and second term. I will factor a out. A is 1, so I don't need to do that. Then I will get the number in front of the x. So let's say negative 3, and divide it by 2. That will give us negative 1.5. I will square this negative 1.5. So that will be 2.25. Okay, I will do the same thing. So I will add and subtract the number we get from that step. I will keep the positive value inside the brackets. I will take the negative value outside after multiplying it with a, but a is 1, so I will just gonna take the negative value. Then this is a perfect square, so I will factor the perfect square, square root of the first, sine of the middle, square root of the third, which is 1.5. Then I will add those two numbers, so negative 2.25 plus 2.25, I think this will be 2.75 if I'm not mistaken. I think it's right. I don't forget there is a square here, and this is the quadratic in vertex form, ax minus h squared plus k. The vertex is at 1.5 and 2.75, and it has a minimum value is 2.75. Okay, so this is the answer for Emma's question. Thank you so much for that one. Now let's start today's lesson. Okay, I will read the question, and then we are going to do it on the board. Alex runs a snowboard rental business that charges $12 per snowboard and averages 36 retails per day. She discovers that for each $0.5 decrease in price, her business rents out 2 additional snowboards per day. At what price can Alex maximize her revenue? Okay, so revenue is the total money she makes. Revenue is the total amount of money she makes. So it is the number of snowboards she rents time the price, the rental price. So if she rents 5 snowboards a day and the rental price is $10, she will make, the revenue will be $50. The total money she will have is $50. Okay? this case, they said that the average is how many? 36 rentals. So in her case, her revenue is 36 times the rental price, which is $12 per snowboard, per rent. Okay, they give us a condition. They say that for every time she reduced the price by $0.5, so 50 cents, the number of rents goes up, more people rent, two more people rent the snowboards. Okay, so let us figure this out. So we said that this is the rent, number of rent, and this is the price. Okay, let us figure this out. In the regular thing, without any discount, this will be the revenue. If she does if she reduces the price once, so this will be 12 minus 0.5. That's the price, and the rent will be 36 plus 2. If she reduced the price 2 times, the price will be 12 minus 0.5 times 2, because she will reduce this twice, so she will reduce $1. And the number of people, the number of rent will be 2 times 2, because it will be 4 people will rent more, so 2 times the number of times we reduce the price, and so on. If it is 5 times, it will be 36 plus 2 times 5, and 12 minus 0.5 times 5. Okay? We don't know how many times we should reduce the price to maximize the revenue. So we said before, the thing that we don't know or we need to find, we assign a variable for it. So we're gonna say, let the number of times she reduces the price equal X. In this case, the rent will be 36 plus 2 times the number of times she will reduce the price, which is X. And the price will be 12 minus 0.5 times X, because she will reduce it X times. So X times each time is 0.5. So the whole reduction is 0.5 times X, which is how many times we are going to reduce the price, 10, 20, whatever. And the number of people will be 36 plus 2X, because every time we reduce the price, we're gonna add 2 more rent. So if we reduce it X times, it will be X times 2 added to 36. So now we can write the revenue equation. So revenue, I will call it R, equals 36 plus 2X times 12 minus 0.5X. This is a quadratic written in factored form. Factored form is good when we want to know the x-intercepts, the values of x when the revenue is 0. But we need to find the maximum. Which form gives us the maximum or help us finding the maximum? The best form for the max and min is the vertex form. So there is 2 ways I can do this. I can find the zeros and find the middle point and then substitute back here and get the maximum revenue, or I can just expand this and make it in standard form. So I will FOIL 36 times 12. I need a calculator, or it's okay. 360 and 72 36 times negative 0.5x is negative 18x plus 24x minus x squared. If we multiply 2 and this, so that will be negative x squared. Right? Okay. Now we can combine like terms and arrange this from the highest exponent to the lowest. So negative x squared plus 6x plus 432. Now this is the revenue in standard form. Standard form is also good if we want to find the y-intercept, not the max or min. The max or min, we need the vertex form. So standard form, this is the y-intercept. Factored form, those are the x-intercepts. You can find them. Here we need to switch from standard form to vertex form. So we have to go from standard to vertex, we have to use the method of completing the square. So I will apply the method. I will group the first and second term. I will factor a out, so negative x squared minus 6x plus 432. Then I will get the number in front of the x. I divide it by 2. That will be negative 3. I square it. That will be 9. So now I'm going to add and subtract 9 between brackets. So revenue will equal negative x squared minus 6x plus 9 minus 9 plus 432. I'm sorry, the board is very tiny. I'll try to use every space. Okay, now which part will stay? The positive stays and the negative leaves. So if the negative leaves, it is not free. There is negative 1 multiplied with everything inside. So I have to multiply the negative 9 we have here with the negative 1. So it will be positive 9 plus 432. Now we have a perfect square, so we can factor it. X, sine of the middle, square root of the third, and then we square here. Then we combine those, so we're going to have 441. So this is the maximum revenue equals 441 and happen when we reduce, or she actually, Alex, when she reduces the price. How many times? 3 times. So what will be the price then? The price in this case, if we reduce it 3 times, each time is 10.5. The price, the best price that gives the maximum revenue is 10.5, and the number of rent in that case will be 36 plus 2 times 3 times, because this is the 3 times we're going to reduce the price. So that will add 6 rents to the original rent, so 42 rents. So this is the revenue, this is the... Okay, so thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to do another example in the next video. Okay, have a great day. Bye for now. I'm going to see you soon.